Hello, good afternoon to everyone. It's me, Thales, and I'm recording another intermediate advanced video, right? Well, I guess it's been a while since I last recorded an intermediate advanced video, as I'm working on two different playlists, the basic level and intermediate advanced level. And this one today, we will talk about auxiliary verbs, okay? See examples, how to use them, how not to use them. So, without further ado, let's check the auxiliary verbs usage, okay? Okay, let's see where we stopped. The thing is, as I have been recording basic videos lately, I'm trying to catch up with the basic playlists, which have much more videos recorded. The advanced videos have much more videos recorded than the basic level. So that's the reason I'm not recording as often the advanced videos. Anyway, these videos have a lower visualization rate anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, you can use many verbs as auxiliary verbs, right? Such as have, can. You can also use the verb to be as an auxiliary verb in the case of the passive voice. And you can use do, does, did. So there are many verbs which can be used. So let's check some examples. If you say, have you locked the car? Have you locked the car before going out? Yes, I have. When you use the present perfect tense, it's possible to answer it as a short answer using the verb have. Have here is considered an auxiliary verb, okay? Because it helps convey the idea of the present perfect. Have you tried this one? I'm trying to open the door is locked, and someone gives me some keys to try, and I have no success in opening the door, so another friend of mine comes, oh, take this key. Have you tried this one? Maybe this one works. Okay? Have you tried this one? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Okay, you can also use auxiliary verbs to convey an idea, and when you don't want to repeat the expression again over and over, okay? What do you mean, Thales? For example, I like cold weather, but he doesn't. I'm using here an auxiliary verb because I don't have to repeat the whole sentence and say, I like cold weather, but he doesn't like cold weather either. Okay, but he doesn't like it either. Remember, either has the same meaning of to, but either is used in negative sentences, while to is used in affirmative ones, okay? Is your father here? He was a while ago. Here I'm using the verb to be, okay, to make a question. And when answering, I wanted to say that he was here a while ago, but now he's not anymore. So I can use was, and it's not necessary to repeat the whole sentence, okay, when you have the verb to be. Why is this sentence in the simple past? Simple enough. It's in simple past because I employed the expression ago. A while ago expresses an idea in the past, okay? All right. I guess some of the topics I have seen here, I have already covered. I have this impression. That's the reason I'm trying to, okay. So you understood this? I have one video recorded about this already. You can use these expressions as an auxiliary expression, okay? There can be auxiliary verbs because you can answer them, you can ask questions using them, and so forth. Now, let's see the question tags. Tag questions or question tags. They are expressions which come in the end of the sentence, okay? Mini questions, you could say. And we can use auxiliary verbs. In general, we use auxiliary verbs, but when you want to express an idea in the present or in the past, we use respectively do or does or did in the simple past. He plays volleyball, doesn't he? So, what's the idea here? Let's understand what it means. You have here a sentence in the affirmative. It's in the simple present, right? For he, she, or it, we put as in the end of the verb. As a question tag, we always use or respect this rule. If we have an affirmative sentence, the tag question comes in the negative. Okay? And vice versa. You change the order. If the sentence comes in the negative, the tag question comes in affirmative form. Okay. So let's check. The verb tense here is in simple present. So the tag question necessarily has to come in the present as well. The negative of the simple present is doesn't, right? For he, she, or it, I use doesn't, okay? Let's check more examples. For example, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? Isn't it? You see, let's check the pronunciation first. The tag question, depending on the intonation you give it, how you pronounce, if your voice goes up or goes down, it expresses different ideas. When you say isn't it, and the sound seems to be going down, the tone, okay? This is not a question, okay? An actual question. This is a way of having the person you are talking to agree with you. You want the other person to agree with you. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Yes, it is. Isn't it? So the voice goes down here. When the voice goes down, it means that you want the other person to agree with you, right? It's like in Portuguese. Tag questions in the negative tend not to be a question themselves. They are just confirmation sentences. You want the other person to agree or not, okay? So you are inviting the listener, the person who is talking to you, to agree with you. She doesn't look fine. She doesn't look well, does she? You are talking to someone about a friend of yours. You can see your friend, and she looks not very well. She seems to be sick. Something is happening to her. So your friend is worried, and he comes to you and say, "Oh, she doesn't look well, does she? Let's go talk to her to figure out what's going on," okay? And as you see, negative sentences require affirmative question tags, okay? They employ the same verb tense, and here we use auxiliary verbs to deliver the idea of the present, okay? Here, for example, you haven't got a credit card, have you? Have you? Right? It's another question, right? I want someone, or I want some information, I want something, or I can add, it's possible that I want you to do something. For example, I forgot my wallet and I ask, "Oh, you haven't got a credit card with you, have you?" Right? And so this is a question. When the voice, the intonation, have you? When the voice or intonation goes up instead of going down, it means that it's a real question. You aren't busy right now, are you? I hate this kind of question because the person who asks me whether I'm busy or not wants something from me, right? Either requiring me to do something for them, want some information. You aren't busy right now, are you? So this is a real question, okay? You don't know where the office is, do you? Here, I'm not sure whether you know or not. It's not a confirmation question, right? As a matter of fact, it's quite possible that you don't know where the office is. You don't know where we are going, do you? Right? You seem to be lost for some reason. So, you don't know, do you? So you use don't, do, okay? And okay, we will continue studying question tags or tag questions. Many people say question tags, others say tag questions. In high school, when I studied English, it was presented to me as tag questions. Okay, but depending on the book you are studying, it can be either tag question or question tag, okay? All right. Next video will be entirely question tags, okay? All right. See you next video.